Welcome to the Trading Lounge and the FX section. Here we're looking at the US dollar. Things are going according to plan. We've got a bounce off the 80, the 61.8 retracement area, and it also appears that we do have an impulse wave to the upside. If that is correct, then we'll see an A and a B and a C wave, perhaps back to the 80-10 sort of area, and then we'll see a move up through here. Finding support on 80.30 up here would confirm that we're in an uptrend for the US dollar. However, if this fades from here and moves back down through to here, yes, it's negative at least for the short term, but we still could have a larger A wave, B wave, and C wave to here. So we would have to really allow it to play out from this point here as well at this stage. But as it stands, it appears that we're looking at a bullish picture to the upside. That being the case, then we'd see the euro break to the downside. The midpoint here, the 136.50 area here, we were looking for 136.36, I think, and to 136.50 area. That's come in through there. It's possible that we can have a larger move to the downside here in terms of wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, continuing down here, a much larger bear market unfolding. However, we would need to see this low here breach. So you can short this here at 135.75 breach or 135.72 as a retested resistance. That's within group 2. However, this little move down through here would also need to see some sort of retracement thing here. So basically an A and a B and a C here, and then further downside through to here. If it found support on 136.30, the top of group 1 there, then you know that it's in a bullish mode. So think bearish at this stage here, you just need a trigger. So this trend line here on the 4-hour chart can be a trigger as well. And sometimes quite often really, when this is breached through here, it will come back and retest that there as well. So just be aware of that as well. So just drilling into this a little bit here, this move from this wave 2 retracement that we were looking for yesterday, this move down through here does appear to be developing into 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. So the A, the B, and the C correction, what we may be getting here, may be really quite shallow, and the euro in bear markets tends to have shallow retracement levels. So don't hold your breath about this moving back up into this space as such, up here. Anyway, back up into this area here. It possibly could, and like I said, if it finds support on 136.30, then you know you're in a bullish market. So yeah, look, the trigger would be the 135.72 breach here, but also be aware that this particular trend down here needs a correction, and it can be happening right now at the 136 here. So look, basically short weakness when you see it, short new lows. The Australian dollar is a little bit the same, but we do have an alternative count here, and I need to bring this into play here. We've been looking at it, and it's simply having, this is a wave 3 here, and a wave 4 over here, and a wave 5 to the upside, and looking at this as wave 1 to the upside here, and then back for wave 2 here to the 61.8%, which it has pulled back to, and then looking for a move up. So we would need to see a move up, above the 94 area through here, and also the 94.30, the top of group 1 as well. We do have a bearish count for this market as well, which would actually have this down as wave 1 here, back for wave 2, and then wave 3, 4, and 5 being quite a bearish market through here. To take that, a little bit like the euro as well, we could see that this move down through here would need retracing as well. We can drill in here in a moment, but an A and a B and a C here, and then a breach of this here, re-hitting the trend line and then moving down here further. So, do look towards weakness, but don't jump the gun too quick. Let's just drill in here on the bearish count. We have wave 5 of 5 in here, so we'd be looking for a big move back down into the 90 area through here. And as I just mentioned here, we can be looking at this as down for 1, back for 2 here, down for a little 1, back for 2, and basically building to the downside through there. So with that in mind here, we were looking at this yesterday as 5 waves down for wave 1, back for wave 2 into the sort of 50-60% area through here. That's come into play, and this move down through here is sharp, and we're looking for 61.8, 50, 60% back into this little area through here. So we would need to see this in 3 waves here. Mind you, the metals are still weak. They may need to be topping out as well. So we'll be looking for something like that there. So if you see a nice 3 wave structure and then you see weakness, then you know that you can build in a longer term short trade through here. Don't short above the 94 though, because you're on the wrong side of the orders as such there. And just drilling in here a little bit further, so this could actually just move to here and fail from here as well. So once again, the 93.72 here, just below in group 2 here, if that is breached, then look to short from that point there as well. That would probably be a reasonably sort of safe bet as such. So the bullish market would have the 94 as a nice tested support, and then you could build the trade in through group 1 here, but it would only be when 94.30 becomes the retested resistance that you would confirm that we're in an uptrend. Okay, so there would be risk in buying above 94, but you might have good reason to do so, because the 61.8 retracement level from here to back to here is above the 94.10, so perhaps build it on 94.10, 20 and 30, take it from that side, but otherwise look for weakness and look for short trades. But the short trade has got a lot of potential to the downside, so perhaps think about adding at at every 20 points or 50 points or whatever your money management strategy may be. Okay, the Euro Australian is pretty much on track here. We've been looking at all of this laborious wave 4 through to here, and then we're looking at this down for wave 1 here. Sorry, I should have that over here, but then back for wave 2 here. And if that's the case, then we're looking for wave 3, 4 and 5 down here. So should have short positions in here now, or at least start building them in through to here. Let's have a look in here. This is what we were looking at over the last couple of sessions. We were looking at this as down for wave 1. We were looking back for wave 2. It did poke up a bit higher than expected, but we're still on track with the wave count, just a few headline events pushing the market around a little bit. But as you can see, it's struggling to hold above the 145, which makes it bearish, 5 being the second strongest number, so it carries a lot of weight. And yeah, there could be another retest of the 145. Let's drill in and have a little bit of a look at that. So this is the way we're seeing it. We did have this as wave 2 here, so just unfortunately that's the market's doing this sort of thing, but we'd look to this as an A and a B and a C wave here for wave 2, and we're back to where we were yesterday, so to speak. So this move down through here has probably got some sort of 5 wave sort of element towards it, so we would need to look at this having a corrective move back, retesting somewhere in here before moving down. The main point is to keep short and to keep the stops above this wave 2 area through here. If I could just drill in here a little bit further on the 5-minute chart, it does appear that we've got could be wave 1 to here or here, I'm not sure, but basically one of these is wave 2 here, so that's fine. This is all of wave 3 here, 4, and wave 5 is a little bit short compared to wave 3 and wave 1 here, so there may be more to this here, but even if it was just here, we'd look for a retracement back to this point here. That's why we need to keep the stops above the 130, 145, 30 area, so 130, 145, 37 or something, 36. Yeah, and look, if it does retest here, then look to build. If we do get a corrective pattern in here, look to build short positions in there as well, as such. But look, if we took just on the other side of the coin here, if we took the length of this and the length of this, we can see that wave 5 is a bit short here. So if we brought wave 5 down to here, roughly the same length as wave 1 here, then we would be looking at the ABC coming back and testing here and then failing from this point here. So basically sometimes it's just better to look at the price here and build short positions in at certain prices and carry the heat, and simply by not over trading. the yen crosses. I'm just going to start with the US dollar yen as well. We were looking for an A and a B and a C wave up through to here for wave E, but that's not the case. Now we've got 5 waves down through here, so we need to bring wave E into here. So this 5 wave structure down through to here, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's a little move in here to go through here, but they're into wave 5 here, so we'll have 5 waves down. Then we'll look for an A and a B and a C, and then further downside here, so down to the 100 and probably even lower as well, but there's plenty of supports down there, so maybe not the best trade on the block. The pound yen, yesterday we were looking at, well, over this week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here, very nice and tidy. So we're looking for an A and a B and a C back into the 174.50 sort of area, or this supply area through here. So I hope you picked up the weakness through here. If you're short here, then just stay short. This move down through here would be wave 1. We'd look for wave 2 to come back into this 173.72 area here, 61.8, 50, 60% failing from here, and then rolling down from here further. There is the possibility here that this move down here being 5 waves can be the A wave and a B wave to here and a C wave to here as well, and having the correction completed at this stage here. So we just need to be a little bit mindful of that as well. I'm sure if you shorted here, you would have covered into the 173 area anyway. But if not, then look for weakness in here. Any weakness on this side here, then we'll be seeing a larger move to the downside from here. Let me just check on the pound actually. Basically, the pound, we've been looking at it from this low down through here, and we're looking at 5 waves to the upside. So blue wave 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave, the fourth wave, and the fifth wave here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're quite close to the top here, and being in 172 area here for the pound, and just coming in here. Bit unsure of this. I'm not sure if I should label this one wave 1 here and wave 2 here, and then all of this the third wave to here and the fourth and the fifth to here. Yeah, look, there's still a little bit more to go through here, but look, if these lows get breached here, if any of these lows get breached, 1, 2, and 3 here, then look to short this from this point here, but otherwise there's a little bit more to go up through to here. Right, going on to the euro. No, let me just double check. Yep, that's okay. The euro yen. So we've been on track here as well. We've been looking at this as a wave 4 here, as an A and a B and a C, and then looking for further downside at 136.50 or 136 sort of area here. We are looking for 5 waves here as well. As such, let's just drill in and look where we are with this. So as you know, we've got the A, the B, and the C here, and we're just working the wave count to the downside. So yesterday we were looking for a move back up to 138.80 area. I don't think it quite got there, but 175 is pretty close, I think. So, but look, the main point here is got down for wave 1, back for 2, and we're in the third wave now. So yeah, we can expect this to come down further. It'll be the fourth and the fifth. So we are looking down into the 137 area through here. Let me just drill in through here. That's where we were yesterday. I think this is just a little fourth wave here that will retest the 138 here. So you can get 38.2 retracement level from here to here. Not that it makes any difference. It's trying to retest the 138 here. So look, if it goes above this here, and then you find the 137.72, which is an important number, and it will play its part because it's a 772, so 137.72. If that becomes the retested resistance, then you can look to short again from that point there. Alrighty, that's it. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in.